In US, highest income groups, Hindus, most educated, Hindus, lowest crime rate, Hindus, least divorce rate, Hindus, giant tech CEOs, Hindus. And if you are a Hindu and watching this, then please listen. Your next generation will not have any of this because they are losing Hinduism. One more thing, you are a crime-free and non-violent because you are a Hindu. You have less addiction and depression because you are a Hindu. You are well educated and successful because you are a Hindu. You are happier and contributing more because you are a Hindu. Your parents remains together because they are Hindus. So please wake up now, otherwise the next generation will not have any of this. Let's first see what we have now before we go into what we are going to lose. Globally, Hindus are the most happiest, most non-violent, peaceful and contributing people. In US, Hindus makes up only 1% of the population but have made significant contributions to various sectors and they are the most successful in their respective fields. Of course, income is one of the ways to measure who is more successful than others. So let's start with the income level. Hindus are the highest income groups in US, surpassing others by 20%, with 48% of people earning an income of more than $100,000 per year. 1% of the population, but accounting for 8% of founders of high-tech companies and 1/3 of the technology startups in Silicon Valley. 1% of the population, but comprising 13.5% of all the startups in US. The collective value of these startups exceeds $195 billion and employ over 50,000 people. Hindus founded 11.5% of nearly 650 unicorn companies in US. An estimated value of $300 billion in tax revenues each year, contributing approximately 5 to 6% of the total income taxes. 16% of the US companies have Hindu CEOs. Some well-known companies are IBM, Google, Microsoft, Adobe, FedEx, NetApp have Hindu CEOs. 60% of the US hotels are owned by Hindus. These hotels generate about $700 billion in revenue annually, and they create more than 4 million jobs directly or indirectly. About 35 to 50% of all the convenience stores in US are owned by Hindus, generating over 350 to 490 billion in revenue annually. These numbers proves Hindus are the highest income groups in US. So let's get into the education side. The most educated religious group in US are Hindus by 77%. 49% have postgraduate or professional degrees compared to 15% of other groups. 80% at least have bachelor degrees compared to 33% of other groups. 96% of Hindus have higher education. This is 2.5 times the national average and the highest among all the groups in the US. Hindus have 21% higher than the average year of formal schooling. 70% of colleges in the US have Hindus in their leadership role, such as deans, chancellors or directors. More than 70% of Scripps National Spelling Bee winners are Hindus. 7% of doctors in US are Hindus, and in UK it is 9%. All this is okay. What about crimes? Less than 0.2% of UN prison population are Hindus. It means the crime rate among Hindus is 1/20 of the other groups. For example, if there are 100 Hindus and 100 non-Hindus, the number of criminals among Hindus is 1, while it could be more than 20 for non-Hindus in the same population. Also, the number of Hindu prisoners in the US is decreasing every year, and this rate is fastest among all the communities. Hindus are also least likely to be a substance abuser by 3.4%. So let's get into the family structure as well. The average divorce rate in US is more than 40%, whereas for Hindus is less than 5%. Also, Hindus have done a high level of charity, contributing over $3 billion for universities since 2008 and between 1.5 to $2 billion for charity every year. Of course, today yoga and Ayurveda become integral part of American lifestyle. Festivals like Diwali, Holi are widely celebrated across US, showcasing the vibrant cultural heritage of Hinduism. And these festivals are celebrated by all other groups also, which proves all inclusiveness of the Hindus. So coming to the conclusion, the stats proves that Hindus are the good people and they only contribute. Hindus do not terrorize, do not colonize, do not convert. Hindus only work hard, contribute and live blissfully. Of course, this is well known to the entire humanity, but now the shocking factor about Hindus and Hinduism is the next generation is losing Hinduism. One side, due to the high-level brainwashing by the Hindu-phobic and Hindu-mesic forces. On the other side, even the Hindu parents are not able to impart the fundamental principles and utility values of Hinduism as an experience to their kids. They are losing these values in the name of modernization. Report says by 2050, Hindus will not have 50% of their next generation. Either they will be converted or become unaffiliated. So we Hindus have a huge responsibility now. Just to protect, preserve and revive the greatest utility values of Hinduism, the supreme founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nityananda Parameshivam, the living incarnation of Paramashiva, has revived Kailasa, the sovereign nation for Hindus. Hinduism has already enriched entire planet for millennia, and we Hindus are not done contributing it. Now, with the grace of supreme founder of Hinduism and through Kailasa, we can do it again, and this time contribute even more to humanity. So Hindus, we should not lose our next generation. We have a lot more to contribute to the humanity. Thank you.